It's good enough.
Okay.
Hello and welcome back. Today we're doing 56 through 60. Did a lot of things happen here? No. So this will be relatively short, but we're still going to talk about it. So the basics of this is Cassian and Reese get in a fight because this is right after 55. So, like the mating bond is like tense or whatever the fuck that means. So they get there and Cassian and Reese get in Reese get in a fist fight over because Cassian's like, Farrah don't look that tired, and go for a little ride. And Reese is like, no, and beats him the fuck up. They go to the Human Queens and they have a little talk. And the Human Queens, there's only two of them that show up. It's the golden one and a different one. And they are not down with it. They are not popping and locking and polka dotting. They're like, girl, we don't want to help you.
We don't give a fuck about Valeris.
We don't give a fuck about you people. They're like, they show them the city of Valeris, and they're like, we appreciate your generosity, but no. And Nesta's like, you're a fool. You're foolish. You're gonna like,
coward.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she like goes crazy, and Cassian's like, I will fight for you. I will fight for you, and I will die for you. And I've fought battles on this land before, and I'll do it again. And everyone's like, cutie patootie, love you, Cassian. And then the Golden Queen, when she bends down to pick up a handkerchief, she drops it. And then when they leave, they figure out that she dropped the book, their half of the book, where she was sitting, so they can snatch up that book. And now they can use it to nullify the cauldron once Amren does her little thing. Maurice goes to the Court of Nightmares to deal with something, and while he's doing that, the city is invaded by Hybern, and the Golden Queen is spiked to a fucking bridge by the Adder, and Varys like the Adder.
And her eyes are gouged out, and
it's totally Claire too.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible way to go.
And then there's a whole big fight. Cassian's like, go back to the townhouse, and she's like, no, I don't want to. And then she does anyway. And then she's like, oh, this is a coward's move. So she goes to defend the rainbow. And then she sees the Adder, and she's like, that's my bitch. And she blocks out Reese because he's like hurling down the sea to like go get him. And she stabs the Adder, and she's like, this is for Reese, this is for Claire, and this is for me. And she stabs him and she kills him, and he splatters himself on the fucking carpet. And it's lovely. And that's the end of 60.
Woo!
Right?
Really not a lot happens.
I mean, a lot happens, I just didn't write it down.
Well,
very thoroughly.
It is very much the 5 chapters of action after the 5 chapters of nothing. So, shit ton happened, but like, plot-wise.
I thought Cassian and Reese fighting was really funny.
Yeah, because he like just randomly shows up and he's like, hey, that mating model's a little tense, is it not?
And he's like,
It's
hey,
you
wanna go here?
You wanna go for a little ride?
Try out a little Illyrian.
Yeah, you wanna get a little sample of culture?
Oh my lord. Reese is
he's like, shut the fuck up!
Oh
and all the other Illyrians are like in the sky hiding from them because they're like, ooh.
Like, oh, we don't want to mess with that.
That was funny.
And they're just like, no.
Just got to him and Cassian's like beating him.
It's
like, she doesn't look that tired. And then he goes, you motherfucking bitch.
Beats him up. Beats him the fuck up. It's hilarious. And then when they go to the Human Queens, like the next day, they show them Valeris, and they're just like, we enjoy this show of good faith, but
I actually wanted to kill somebody. And then when Nesta's showing emotion, getting like so emotional over the fact that like they're willing to sacrifice like this like little sliver of land, and she's like, please just like help us, like I'm begging you, like she's like, we're people, we want to stay alive. And they're like, you could get the Fae to help you. And she goes,
which is crazy considering the next couple chapters after this go crazy.
You know what?
Which we're not going to talk about because that's not that's a spoiler, but you know, it's just nuts. They go crazy.
Yeah, no, like it just, and then Cassian being like, I'll fight for you. I'll fight for your.
I'll fight for you. I'll die for you.
I'll fight for your home. Team.
That was crazy.
They're soulmates to me, even if they're not actually mates. Because I really hope they don't pair everyone together. But like, as in like mated pair. I can do like with everyone together. I can't do the mated pair thing with everybody. That would be cheap shot. But if Nesta and Cassian are a thing, that would be cute. I think Ferris says it later on about what it meant for Nesta, but it was really sweet.
Yeah, when they're walking.
Oh, was this? Yeah, this was in this silly set of chapters.
Yeah, when they're walking down the Sidra, and And she's like, I wonder if he's gonna buy Nesta some jewelry. And then she's like, oh, so my sister's like crazy as fuck, but she's crazy as fuck because she loves really, really hard. And Cassian's like, why the fuck are you telling me this? And she's like, I thought you should know in case you guys get in a fight again.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
really love that, like, Cassian's like, she doesn't seem to care much about anything except Elaine.
Yeah.
And Farrah's like, yeah, we have our issues, but Elaine's just the person that Nesta loves and would kill and die for. And I think that's very sweet. You told me, I think this before we started reading, I think the first few chapters, you were talking about Nesta, and you were like, Nesta's a bitch, but like she'd kill and die, like break herself apart for like the people she loves or whatever.
She's a nasty fucking cunt, and I love her for it.
And then Farrah kind of said the same thing. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was really sweet.
She'll beat them bitches the fuck up. Do not attack Nesta.
Dude, when they attacked, I actually wanted to kill somebody.
I'm sitting in my room putting my clothes away, and I just hear like the description of this woman being spiked on this bridge, and she's oozing innards everywhere, and there's blood pouring down her face, and she's spasming, and she's flopping like a fucking fish, and me and Alana at the same time go, oh! Because we both forgot.
Yeah, we're like, damn.
Like, the invasion of Valaris, what was the fucking reason? You fucking bitches. I actually hated all the queens in that one moment. I was like, wow, I hated you before, but that's low. Like, they just told you about this beautiful place that is innocent and has been protected, and that the High Lord has done everything in his power to ensure their safety. And you bitches were like, actually,
we're gonna sell you out.
We're gonna sell you the fuck out. What bitches?
Truly. And then there's like they have an army of like fairies like the Adder, which is nuts. That's gross. I thought he was like a one-of-a-kind dude because he had like a title.
One-of-a-kind.
You know, he has the in front of his name, so I assume
Yeah.
he had. He was just that guy. That's what I assumed. But I guess the Ator has brethren, which goes crazy. When she kills the Adder, I love that scene. I love it when favorite girl bosses. Do I think her water wolves are a little bit cringy? I think they're a lot cringy, actually. But
this is for Reese. This is for.
I like that line. I like that line.
I was like, little cringy, but you ate. So
I was like, this one's good, Farrah. I like you. I guess. Keep going. Keep doing this.
It kind of reminded me. Do you guys watch Some Things I Hate About You?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite rom-coms.
You remember that scene where Bianca like hits like that douchey ex guy? She's like, this is for my sister.
Oh,
this is for my boyfriend, and this is for me. That's kind of what that reminded me of. That's not at all what it was like. I know it was a lot more dramatic, but like it was really funny because that's just the only thing I could find. In my sleep-ridden brain, that's all I could think of.
My god, the fact that like Farrah's living this great fancy life in Valaris with all this art, and Claire fucking died.
Died because Farrah was stupid and couldn't make up a name on the spot.
Claire died at the ripe age of like what, like 17?
Yeah.
I think it's so funny in particular because Reese was like, I was sure that you had given me a fake name.
I didn't
Why did you give me a real one?
As if Reese is like, was like 1 second away from being like, why the fuck did you give me a real fucking name? That's so stupid.
Oh my
Right?
I just know that the second he was like, do I have a stupid name? Why the fuck would she give me a
What the
real
hell,
name?
dude? She's like,
you come up with something. You listen. This is why I always have a fake name like at my disposal.
Alana Olsen.
She wants me to be tortured by Amarantha. That's what she wants.
No, but you'd be with Reese, it'd be fine.
Yeah, until he killed me. Put me out of my
You
misery.
get Reese for a little bit.
For a week.
It was
For a week.
yeah. Well, not like she remembers much of it.
Woo! Lovely for her.
But yeah, it was the battle scene was cool.
The fucking water wolves.
Yeah, the
It's
wolves
so
I didn't
funny.
like. I don't think I liked when she like. I mean, I get why, and it's a cool display of power. I just never really vibe with any like.
I just don't like it. I don't know what it is.
It's the wolf part that it.
It might be that inside of you are two wolves. One is a wolf, the other is a water wolf.
I'd rather them be like shadow wolves. Like shadow wolves would be cooler than water wolves.
I just don't want them to be animals. Why can't she just like stab someone?
Why can't she just throw like a wave at someone?
Well, like if they're gonna be animals, I prefer them to be shadows. I think shadows are cool.
I feel like that's overdone though.
You seen Aleph Vernon? He like draws like Taylor Swift like art.
No.
Bro, let me show you.
Really?
But there's like this like he drew this picture of like a black dog.
I love that place.
Yeah, I love it too. The bar and the
coffee
cafe.
is really good.
The
There's a
and-
bar?
There's a bar.
Not
in-
here.
in England.
Oh.
I went to it. It
Whatever.
was great. Great alcohol selection.
Hmm.
I did get drunk there,
But
but
I've never been to London or Europe.
I've
You
never
will
been
this
to
summer.
Uvajava.
That's about to change.
What?
I've never been to Uvajava. Have you not seen that Vine?
I was so confused what you were saying.
I'm really tired.
I was like, why are you mumbling?
It's like that one guy that interviews golfers. He's like, so anyway, and then the golfer went, I knew it. And then the golfers are always like, could repeat that?
Repeat it.
But there's like this picture that he draws of like a black dog because of the
I know.
because of the new Taylor Swift song, and I feel like it would have been cool to have like if you were gonna have an animal.
She
and
got
have-
birds out of water.
Like the eagles were cooler than the wolves.
Literally. Literally.
anything. I
So
think the
why-
wolves are just so overdone.
What do wolves have to do with water? Nothing.
I think she's a
She
wolf.
could have done dolphins.
Remember, she's a wolf.
I don't like that.
Inside of her are two wolves.
I don't
She,
like that
she could have
at
done
all.
manatees. Like literally
Sharks.
Sharks would have been perfect.
Sharks would not.
She could have been like me.
The
Sharks are always perfect.
Well, yeah, but not for what she needed them for.
Then she could have given them wings.
the sharks just go and like eat the adder. Like
She could have like little angel wings and they're like,
Can
what
you
are-
imagine just like a shark just pops up out of nowhere and goes chomp?
that is amazing.
Perfect.
That would have been perfect.
She's
All right,
like
in the live action adaptation, they need to do sharks instead of wolves.
the shark.
Mark my
The
words.
shark. She goes that, and the shark goes. Rah.
That'd be so much nicer than a fucking wolf.
To summon the sharks, she just goes da-dum, da-dum.
Yes, because in Prithian, she has seen Jaws.
She's a human.
What? You know what? That's
She's from our side. She's from our side of the pond. She knows. She knows. That movie came out in the 60s, even though it's like 1260 there, but like, whatever.
I actually don't know what year this takes place in.
Me either.
They
It
have,
doesn't have it
they
here.
have leggings and socks, and so I assume the socks aren't even the weird part. They have leggings and soft wool sweaters that Reese takes off. So it's just, and yeah,
It's just
there. I mean, there's no year.
fantasy time.
Yeah.
You
It's just
know?
an unspecified fantasy, but it's so funny to me because every single time I think, I'm like, oh yeah, they're wearing dresses and all these different things. I'm like, you don't have to wear dresses. You could wear jeans.
You could be, in fact, be wearing pants right now.
You could be wearing pants. You're not because of like display of power or whatever. You could be wearing
You could.
pants.
Mhm.
Like the choice is there, and you choose not to.
Mhm.
I've drank a crazy amount of water today.
Me too.
Like, I'm so full of. Hold on.
We are on the air.
and
Perhaps
so, what
we can
happened
just-
next?
Perhaps we can discuss this at a later.
Farrah kills Deanna. And then I think Reese is mad at her.
No.
Reese is so mad at her this entire time.
No,
But
he's,
no, he's
no,
not.
Yeah,
no,
he
he
is.
comes back and he's like, "You shut me out, but you saved my city."
Yeah, I mean, he's not mad at her like, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, damn, you shut me out and I wanted to help you.
Well, it
That's
seemed more worried-
disappointing.
It seemed more worried to me.
Yeah, but he's still a little angry.
Like
about
that
it.
like
frantic
wor-
worry.
Yeah, frantic worry. I wouldn't really say angry though,
Because angry.
because he was specifically like talking to her, being like, "I'm so thankful." For you."
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think angry. I just mean like he's like not happy.
Mm-hmm.
He's there.
I classified it as frantic worry, and so when he showed up and he was like, "You locked me out," like he sounded panicked that she was able to lock him out, and then she's like, "Sorry, I had to," and then he goes, "No, it's really impressive that you did that. And you saved my people, so thank you." And I was
Amanda's
well,
like dying in the corner, and she's like, "Actually, no, you can't talk to me right now." And he's like, "Farrah, let me in." And she's like, "Shut up, not now." And she's like, "Farrah, open the door. Open the door,
Open
please."
the door before I throw rocks through your window, you dumb whore.
literally what he was doing. And he was not happy. He was not having a good time. He was thoroughly not into it. And he's just like an angry fucking black cloud. It's so funny. It's such a funny visual to me.
Squidgy
Just-
cloud.
Yeah, the fucking cloud going across the horizon. And it's just like literally like a cloud, like a child
Can you
cloud.
imagine like a little fluffy cloud? going,
Yeah.
like, going like, poof, poof, poof.
Not good. Not the
Oh, my
most
Lord.
beautiful visual. I
See-
mean, tears up strikes.
And like when I first thought about it, I was like imagining like a little poof poof, and then eventually I was like, it's probably more like the fold from Shadow and Bone.
Right.
It's probably a lot more serious than this.
Mm-hmm.
But because I wanted to like, it's like it was like 1 a.m. I was tired. I was like, decided to make the joke that I was like, it's like a little poof poof. Cloud.
No poof poof.
Mhm.
Nah, it's like fully. It's very cartoon to me, like Superman. Across the horizon.
I kind of imagine them all cartoonish.
Yeah, no, that's literally how I imagine like Cassian and Azrael flying.
Yeah, exactly. But like Lego.
Okay, you're on your own with that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've never seen Lego DC?
Yes,
yeah, I
yeah.
have.
You can imagine the Lego clown. The Lego animation?
No.
That's so funny.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Anyways.
Anyway, that's
All
literally
right.
all that happened.
We would
here.
ask for predictions, but we actually already finished the book.
Yeah,
so.
I can't give any more.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Even though it's kind of short.
Kind of short, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Thanks
Woo!
for listening.
See you next week.